Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We are going live. Yes. Are you ready for us to be going live? It's time. It's that time. Make that move right now, baby. I'm not sure why that song just popped up, but my hair's looking funny under these headphones. Hold on. Gotta try to be, looking okay inside these headphones. Good morning, everybody. We are here for Tuesday morning. We've had 8 days of green in the market, and let's see if we can continue that. I'm looking to the left because I've got my screens going. I need to find that video so it can be published here so you all can see what's going on with that. See what's going on with my screen. I put a video up last week about the Trio Max that I use when I'm in my office. And it's a short, but it doesn't seem I maybe need to do one that's regular, like widescreen, so that way um, we can all see it. Jamie, I don't guess you were able to find it yesterday, that short video I asked you about. Karen, good morning. Jamie, good morning. Tanya, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. This is SPX 500 we're looking at right now. What's going on over there? We're on the 65-minute chart. Let's move us down to the 15-minute chart. 5607 is where we currently are. Where did we close yesterday on SPX? Anybody remember where SPX closed yesterday? I know there was a bit of a drop at the end of the day. It probably would be in here somewhere. If you remember, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna go on into our Yahoo Finance. S&P 500 future steady after 8-day win streak. I told you it's been 8 days. I'm gonna put this back on side view so that way I'm not blocking any key information. Don't want to be blocking any important information. Okay. Microsoft enduring dominance offers a crucial market lesson. Over the past 25 years, Microsoft is the only company to consistently remain in the global top 10. I think that means a lot, right? Lowe's sees sales drop, slashes its profit forecast. Fed faced with up to 1 million jobs vanishing revision. Those earnings, Biden's DNC speech. I heard people were commenting on it on Facebook. I didn't watch, but I did see people making comments on the speech and the whole rally thing. I think it was maybe not a rally, but whatever the situation was, there was people who were commenting on it on Facebook. The commenters, which is how you can just follow the commentary. S&P opens little change as market tries. It's a few minutes after it opened, tries to keep comeback going. Dow futures, S&P futures, NASDAQ futures are all red this morning. Oil is unchanged and 10-year bonds are red. Lows, like I said, had a drop. Eli Lilly's weight loss drug slashes the risk of developing diabetes in long-term trial. Slashes. I love when they use those keywords. European Union slashes. They use it more than once. It loses its effectiveness when overused. Slashes planned tariffs on China made Tesla EVs other Chinese firms. That's interesting as well. What's on our calendar for today? Today's Tuesday. We're going to have FOMC member Bostic is going to speak at 1:30, and at 2:45 Barr is going to speak. That's happening today. Don't forget, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we're going to have FOMC meeting minutes. So if you're putting on something for today, you're going to need to keep that in mind, that that's going to be there tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. And investing.com. Okay, we got the FOMC member. Okay, Barr is the federal vice chair. It would be good if they told us that over on Forex. It told us who were these people, like, so, because to me the vice chair speaking is a heavier weight than just a member. Member Bostic is speaking, but the vice chair is speaking. They both got 2 stars, but that's happening today. They're both going to speak today. Right. Okay, let's go. We can now look at Okay, where's my mouse? There it is. We can now go to real time because the market has opened. We still got time frame continuity to the upside. The day is, let me take us back to the daily first. Hey there, Ward. How you doing? Yesterday's day was green, right? It was green for real though. And then today we've come into some resistance around the 5609, 5610 area. We'll see what it does here. And this resistance is based on the gap. This resistance is based on the gap that is here from last. Let's look at our gap. This screen feels like it's so little because, I mean, it is, but it feels little. I'm used to having the big monster at the house. But there's a gap here from about the close of this candle, which was 55.88. No, the open of this candle, sorry, which was 56.10. So the gap is from 56.10 up to the open of this candle, which was 56.44. So it's about a $34 gap we have here. And of course, that gap is going to provide a bit of resistance before it goes in. And even if the price goes in, it's going to, take a few little bits to get in there, and it may offer some resistance and reversal. May offer those things. Okay, that's where we are right now in our open on the market. Adding to the stage, our earnings for this morning, on yesterday and this morning. Palo Alto Networks, which we'll look at, Pan W. Palo Alto, yes, Pan W. We'll look at that here in a minute. Lowe's is this morning, as we talked about, is there. This afternoon, we have Toll Brothers. Jack Henry is going to be this afternoon. Lazy Boy. SQM is there. Cody, ZTO, Emerin, Keysight. I think Jamie said Keysight is another tech company. Xpeng was this morning as well. And Workhorse was this morning, right? Lowe's, maybe Palo Alto Network would definitely be worth the look. Toll Brothers this afternoon, like I said. And then tomorrow morning, we've got Target, Macy's, TJ Maxx, Analog Digital. And those are probably the three that would be anticipated: Target, Macy's, TJ Maxx, 4, and Analog Digital. All right. Let's go see what Adam had to say this morning. Yesterday was green day number 8 in SPX. 556.04 was my target, and we hit it at 4 p.m. Then we spent the night basing. As warned hourly yesterday, nothing to do but trail those long runners until a support fails. Plan 56.04 now is weak. 56, we're above 56.04 at this point, but yeah, the market is not pushing into that gap all that hard in the first 7 minutes. 55.90 is also support. 56.04, 55.90 are supports. It keeps 56.17, 56.25, 56.42 alive. If 55.90 fails, then you dip to 55.79. The gap between ES and SPX is about 25. So if you're looking at Adam's numbers, please keep that in mind when you're making the subtractions. I was going to say additions. When you're making the subtractions, definitely know that there's 25 points between those two. I'm doing good, Ward. Doing good. It's day 2 of teaching for the fall semester, and yeah, today I asked the students how many of them picked this class because it was, their morning people, or how many of them picked it because it was all that was left. And there about 2 people said they were morning people, and the other 20 said it was because it was what was left. That is never a good sign for an 8 o'clock class for people who are only here because it's all that's left. Because there'll be all the reasons not to make it to that class in the future. But you know what? I gave that speech and said, please don't make me flunk you because you don't come, but I will. But I want everybody to pass. Just know I'm always, I do all that I can to make sure everybody passes. But it doesn't always work out that way. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. I didn't go and start Instagram. I need to go start Instagram. There we go. Welcome to the Facebook people. Welcome to the YouTube people. Welcome to the Twitter people. And welcome to the Instagram people. We are here, educator to trader, looking at the market on today to see what there is to offer. Let me know in the comments if you've got a stock you want us to look at. I'm going to the 15-minute chart. Let's go look at Palo Alto Networks. Got to go back to my main screen so I can see. Okay, going off of here. Okay, that's not Palo Alto Networks then, huh? There we go. Palo Alto Networks had a nice little jump in the pre-market based on their earnings. And it's running up at this point. We're running up. I don't need the numbers to be as big here, but we'll leave it like it is. As they say, just leave it. 364.19 is Palo Alto Networks. What's some sympathies for Palo Alto? Anybody know of any sympathy trading for Palo Alto Networks? I don't think he's as I won't say meticulous. I don't think he's as staunch about the spelling of his name as some other people that we know who get all excited if you don't spell their names right. Um, oh, I didn't know I had the chart open twice. I didn't want that because that takes up a lot of memory. Lots of memory. We have any stocks in the chat? Doesn't look like it. Wanted to look at Meta. Let's go look at like SPY and Triple Q and those guys and see what they've got going. I need a bigger time frame because I don't like to see that many candles all at one time. I do, but I don't. It can be distracting with the screen being small. It's like there's too much stuff, too many things to look at. Okay, this is Meta. Meta's got a nice little bump off of the pivot point, pivot being here, going on its way. That could be an upwards moving thing. Meta, I don't think I remember Meta being back up in the 500s. I know they did a split. When did they get back to the 500s though? I don't think I remember that. Can somebody fill me in on when that happened? Let's go look at SPY. SPY's opening upwards, got a little flat looking moving average. 559 is where SPY is. Let me see, is there a, do we do 0 DTE on SPY? Do y'all do the 1 DTE still? You know, I do the 1 DTE. For the triple Q, generally triple Q. IWM I look at as well. Alyssa was telling them kids, we will flunk you. Yes, we will. And it won't be because of me. It'll be because of you, because I don't want to do that. Because it makes my numbers, they keep track of that, what's it called? D DFW they call it. Yeah, DFW. So the D's, the F's, and the withdrawals. They keep track of your DFW numbers. They say they don't do anything with the numbers, but I'm like, if you don't do anything with the numbers, why keep track of them? But they do keep track of your DFW. So if you have too many anomalous amount of D's, F's, and withdrawals, then they start to say, what's going on over here? Right? So I'm not passing people who need to pass because nobody's tracking the A's, B's, and C's. Why are we not tracking how many people? I mean, anyway, I'm an employee at this point. So, but I feel like I don't want to have a high DFW number, and I generally don't. It is skewed because more people fail. More people get F's than they do A's, so it's not a true bell curve. But I don't wanna do that. Okay, anyway, this is Triple Q. This is what's going on with Triple Q this morning. Yesterday's run, and it's now kinda hit some resistance here, and it's pulled back. Let's see if it'll go and test it again. And the retest of this resistance, we'll see whether if there's gonna be maybe a pullback in this area. IWM did its own little move. Um, yeah, and it's starting to move now this morning. IWM. I don't have what's the name open, but I need to have it open because I want it to be able to see. Did anybody put me a stock? Y'all just chilling out with me? Nobody has a stock they want to put in the chat? I'll come up with my own. Y'all see that? I'll find my own stuff to do. Who got into trades yesterday? And if so, what did you get into? Who got into trades yesterday? And if so, what was it? What did you get into yesterday? What did you get into? When the living was easy. Y'all telling me what you got into yesterday? I didn't enter anything yesterday. I was focused besides I didn't enter anything besides my regular triple Q because I was focused on my first day of school and didn't want to be, otherwise distracted between those two things. So I didn't do any. I let Peakbot help me out. Tanya, did you get in Google call credit spread? If so, take a look at it. I think I just saw something that said that. Where is that? Maybe it's there. Day says daily, I exited a long-term triple Q call. Wish I would have entered a new one before exiting. That's I'm sure that's going well. IWM seems to be falling right now. Y'all see that on the screen? Even though there's, oh, there it is. Now it's moving. Now it's moving. Oh, BKB. You did not enter anything yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday, I think Google. Let's switch over to Google and see what's happening here. You do Google or Google? They trade about the same, but Google is moving at this point. It's going to come up to that resistance most likely, though. There's resistance right in here, 169. It's currently at 169.66, but the top of that resistance is 169.84. So we'll see how it responds into this pre-market high. What happens there? Right, we'll see what happens there. Jamie says one of my RUT PDT hacks expired in profit yesterday. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's always good news there. Phaeton, hey Phaeton, how you doing? What are your thoughts on momentum trading? I think it is key. You definitely need to trade with the trend. And if you're going to learn a strategy, you want to pick one or two strategies and then work them over and over. Jamie said I need IWM to fall. Come on down like the next contestant on The Price is Right. Is that what you needed to do? I think I'm fine with it falling too. IWM has just been running up and running up, but we're cool with letting it come on down. That's fine with me. I think, let me see, I wonder if the indices will follow behind it. That would be great that would be great there too if the other indices would come right on with it. Come right on down with it. Triple Q. Triple Q is going the other way. I need it below 479 and it's at 482. This is no bueno. Come on, you got to do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. That's what you need to do. What needs to be done. Let me put this in a stand so I don't have to keep looking down there. Okay. That's IWM and what it's doing. Do you look at, I don't really ever chart DIA, but looks, it's got a like nice little doji thing going on for its first 30 minutes candle of the day. I wish I would have entered a new position when it was a bit lower. Yeah, that's usually what happens, trying to find good entries. So Dave, my thoughts are, and what I've been looking at most recently is looking on the monthly chart. And when I'm on the monthly chart, I'm looking at extremes, basically, places where there's reversals or extremes that lend opportunities for it to go back the other direction. Partner that with some good volume, and you may have yourself a nice little trade. SPY is moving on up for the morning. It has come down off of this. What was the close yesterday? Closed yesterday at 559.61. It actually opened a little bit lower than that this morning, but it's moved on past that, and now it's going to try to potentially use that same close place as the support. Jamie used to always talk about the higher than previous day high and lower than previous day low, and so many things you have to remember when you're working with options. Working with options is so much to remember. Okay, I do have something I want to share. Let me go back to the screen. I've been talking about the options 411 for a little bit, but um, we hadn't really had the level of interest that is going to be really required for all the effort that goes along with it. So I'm going to be canceling options 411, the 3-day challenge for this go round. I will still offer and move forward, which I said I was going to offer, like the 14-week mentorship. I will still offer that and still have that available for us to move, for us moving forward. But the 3-day challenge is going to be canceled. Okay, so if you did sign up for the challenge, you should have heard from me by now. And if you have not heard from me, then please reach out to me, because those who signed up for the challenge, I believe I've reached out to all the people who did sign up for the challenge. Here's our list of trades for the week. We've got Newmont, TTD, Verizon, and Exxon on the put credit spread list. And we've got Bank of America, BP, Delta Airlines, Disney, and Oxy on the call credit spread list. We've got Kroger, and I believe that's Morgan Stanley down here on the Iron Condor list. Tanya says, I was in Triple Q Iron Condor, closed the PCS for $2, closed CCS for 30, avoided max loss. Big step for me. Yes, that's the thing. Yesterday, I closed my, it's a Triple Q might have been. I closed it at like $75. That's the place where I said I will close now, because I take in 50, right at 50, right? And I'm willing to close at most 75. But like you, if you close it at 30, then you're still in profit. If you close at 30 and you had paid to the other side, then that means you walked away with profit. I like that. I like that idea. And I may even consider that myself. I decided I was going to put like $25, 20 or $25 on my close order for my iron condors, because we do seem to have a lot of one way or the other. It seems to have a lot of one way stuff happening, and I don't want it to keep taking my credit spreads with it. Right? I'm still profitable as it pertains to all the time I've been doing these credit spreads, these iron condors, but I want to keep it that way. I want to keep it that way. Okay. Yepper. Okay. This is our trades list that we're looking at for the week. We looked at a couple of these the other day. We looked at Exxon and Oxy, and I don't think we looked at NEM. I think we might have said we were a trade desk. We maybe go look at the trade desk before we move forward. That was that. The educator to trader membership, though, is of course always still open. We do all the stuff that I do in all these other places, including all these trainings. All those things happen inside of our membership as well, where you can work together to learn simplified strategies to help you create a full-time income in your trading with ease without spending all day trading, because you don't have to watch the screens all day. Less time creating profit, supportive community. We got daily profits and training strategies that you can sign up for that at bit.ly/E2T-membership, or just go to educatortotrader.com. You think there's still a good amount of upside left for Triple Q, huh? Okay, well, that's real. That is real. I said we're going to go look at TTD. We're on the daily chart with TTD. Got time frame continuity to the upside, and it is showing on the put credit spread list. Let me see. Oh goodness, getting myself not confused. Where are you? There we go. How did you just get there? Okay, well, let's go look at, if we were looking at TTD for this coming Friday. We'll put it on single. Probability out of the money, 81% at the 100 or 72 at 101. Now, y'all know me. Let's go look and see what's at 100 and 101. What did I look at the plus minus number? Plus minus number is 3.6. Oh yeah, I would definitely go with the 100, because at 101 it's going to be like 1.8, which is half of this plus minus number. Yeah, no need to go look. Y'all know I could be a little aggressive, but I'm not gonna be on this one. So let me change this to where we can see, because it's on very big now, and that's why we can't see what's up. Where is the thing that, oh, there it is, hiding down there. That's not what I need either. I need to be able to see. Is it this one? Look and feel. Where are you? No, that's not it. Is this it? Why is it not there? I need to be able to see the thing that's going to make this be a different size. Maybe I'm at the smallest size, but I don't think I am. Underlying trade grid, time, product depth. No, that's not what I want. I think it's here, but why is this not? I need to go to where I can see, I can adjust what it feels like with the size. Okay, I think I have an answer. I'll move this to the other screen, and then it'll maybe act right. But now I need to minimize so that I can. Okay, I'm going to remove that screen, and I'm going to present to a different screen. So what happens when you got too many things going? I'm working with my new screen, so I got to get used to my stuff. Share the screen. We're going to share the main one. Okay. There we are. Now, I said I was doing 100, 99, 100. That is paying $16 on TTD, the trade desk. You can see that based on our other screen that it was definitely green in time frame continuity going upwards. 99, 100 paying $16, 16% return. Not bad, just not bad. Okay, let me go. I want to go back to the other screen. Come on. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, so Jamie focuses on RUT. Hey, Lisa. Good morning, Carmen. Jamie focuses on the RUT each day. So those of you who are interested in RUT-related things, and Jamie is the dude. Tanya seems to have Nick got herself down with Google and Triple Q, and I don't know if Michelle is on. Michelle is kind of on to Amazon. Where's Janae this morning? Y'all need to go raise Janae. She was the one who was asking for this time to be for this call to be at different times, and then she doesn't show up. What in the world? This is Amazon. Where are we? That says August the 1st. Is Amazon someplace else? Oh, there it is. Big old dip down like everybody else had the gap down, but it is still filling this monster gap, or at least it's trying to fill this monster gap. I don't know how to. Yes, I do. I do know how to. I didn't want to have to clear my throat in anybody's ears. This is no bueno. Okay, so this is what Amazon has going right now. It's got a green day going. Day and week is green. The month and the quarter, of course, are red. Let's see what we got going in the day. We've been about 30 minutes. We're at the 10 o'clock turnaround. The 10 o'clock turnaround. SPY and Triple Q can do just that, can turn on round, especially both of them can turn around, to be honest. And just on time is doing just that in Amazon. Jamie said he broke up with SPX, y'all. LOL, me and Rut going steady now. You got you a new girlfriend. You got you a new girlfriend. Her name is Root. Her name is Root, like Ruth. Her name is Root. Not SPX, not Spix. Her name is Root. The SPY has hit its spot and turned around too, which suits me just fine. And let's see if Triple Q is doing the same thing. Yes, yes. Come on down. This is a good thing. 50% mark. I don't know if you can see this indicator up here. Basically, is a 50% mark indicator. So if basically the premise is that if a candle retraces 50% of its previous candle, it's most likely going to keep going. Right. So that helps you when you're looking at reversal entries or knowing whether or not it's just pulling back or is it really reversing. So if it goes over 50% of the way back down, it's seen as a reversal. So here we are, the 50%. I'm not sure if it talks about it on here, what it is, but this up here, the little indicator tells you that it's gone back 50% or not. I wanted to add VWAP. Who studied VWAP here? Has anybody here studied VWAP or put it on their charts and uses it? Anybody use VWAP on their charts? Session, I want the bands 2 and 3. Oh, maybe I don't want band 2. I think I'm good with band 1. Wait for time frame closes. Visibility. Anybody know anything about VWAP? Do y'all ever use VWAP? Oh, that's what I wanted to see, the VWAP settings. Is there something I can click on? Nope, can't click on it. Lisa, what you been trading? Have you been just chilling? I know you've been working. Didn't know if what you've been trading. UPS, you've been trading some other things. You're using the list. What's going on? Triple Q, come on down, baby. You can come on down. You can be the next contestant on The Price is Right, as Jamie has said. Alrighty, so our freebies here. Welcome to our new trading adventure. Here's your all access pass to the good stuff. Welcome to the good part, the charting cheat sheet. Charting cheat sheet for those who are really want to be charting, but you don't chart enough or not really sure on how to chart. Here we go. And I honestly think, even though we're not doing the, yes, I definitely heard of scalping. Um, Even though we're not going to do the options 411, I do really want to lean into more to the charting piece. So that may be where we circle back around to. I'm going to have to ponder what I want to do next versus anyway. I got to ponder what I want to do next. Okay. Free charting webinar is here, the YouTube channel. We've got some resources that are here available. Zero DTE strategy, cheat code, trading strategy for your personality, stock options for beginners, quick start, basically. The membership here, E2T membership, we just talked about that a little bit earlier. Website, trading SPX, you can get those free hacks. I actually have some more. I have some other resources that I need to put on here because I was scrolling through my descriptions on my YouTube video. I realized there's other resources that I have that are not on this screen. Join the Facebook group. If you want to do that, you can click on that. Or if you want to join our Telegram group, you're free to do that. So Ward asked me, had I ever heard of scalping? And the answer is definitely yes. Scalping definitely needs to be done two ways. It needs to be done in a cash account. If you are just doing buying calls and puts, you want to do that in a cash account. So that way you don't get hit with PDT rules. If you're scalping as a seller, you're going to need to have at least $25,000 in your account. That way you can open and close without any problems. You can't really sell in you can't sell in a cash account. You can sell cash secure puts, and I think you can sell covered calls if the stocks is there. The stock is in that account as well, but you can't sell credit spreads inside. You can't do debit spreads in a cash account either. So no spreads can be in a cash account. So if you're going to do spreads, you have to have at least 25,000 in your account to do that. But yes, scalping, a lot of people enjoy it and like doing it. I personally, it depends on the time thing for me, but no, I'm not a super fan of scalping. Not a super fan. Nope. Can't say that I am. Anything else? All hearts and minds clear. We're a little after 10. So we can start to, as I always say, land the plane. Y'all know our morning call is starting now at 9:30. I'm so grateful when people decide they're going to spend their time listening to me and my antics. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I may not say it enough, but I want you to know I do appreciate you all for kind of rocking with us and listening to me and just hanging out with me. It just really makes my heart smile. And I'm not even being facetious. I really mean that. We talked about the free resources already. And now we can go into the declaration. I declare I'm a great trader. I declare I'm a successful trader. I declare I'm a focused trader. I declare my wins exceed my losses. My accounts grow more and more each week. I am a wise and knowledgeable trader. I always make smart and lucrative decisions for my portfolios. I declare I'm a level-headed trader who does not trade my emotions. Lord, it's you who gives us the power to get wealth. You teach our hands to war and our fingers to fight. Help us today to trade wisely and strategically. Give us more than enough so we can have what we need and enough to be a blessing to others. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen. All righty. I want you to do a couple things today. The first thing I want you to do is make sure that you stay green. Do what you can do to stay green. The second thing I want you to do is get this money. All right. We trade to make money, not to say we're traders, but I'm telling you, trading is a learning journey. And if you're not continuing to learn, then you're going to start running into issues. All righty. No matter what community you with, no matter what call outs you got, you're still going to need to be learning some stuff along the way. All right. Hang out with us. We're still going to keep doing what we're doing. All right. If you signed up for options 411 and you haven't heard from me, please reach out. We're going to still hang out. So we got some stuff. We're going to still meet on Thursday, still do all of our stuff. Listen, nothing stops this show because we got people to get trained and people to get and to turn into master traders, including me. All right. So I will see you all in the market. Goodbye, everyone. Bye bye.